Hello everyone! It's been a while, hasn't it? I did not intend to leave it this long until my next vlog, but basically I think one of the last ones I did I said I was gonna do a load of festive stuff and vlog it, but in the chaos of it all, there was like so many bits that I forgot to film that it would have been just too like segmented and obviously like stuff's missing, so I did end up scrapping that off, which is really disappointing because some of it included cutting my own hair. After a trip to the salon didn't go that well, and I spent so long doing it, maybe if I've still got the clips I'll like insert a couple here, and it actually came out pretty okay, except I forgot to film an after, but I mean, you know, growing out, I think it looks fine. But as other exciting things, I started skating again, kind of. I'll explain that more in that video, what the kind of means. It kind of like depends on a whole load of things as to whether I can or can't do it in a day. Maybe just for today. I'll show you the skates in question. I used to skate a lot when I was younger, and yeah, there's not many ways that I can be active and I can't do it as often as I'd like, but it's been really fun. Anyway, that's not the point of today. The weirdest thing happened, right? I'm gonna be honest, obviously, like, the most popular content on this channel, on my vlog channel, which, this isn't my main channel by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but I also have a gaming channel. That's always linked in the description. But my most popular content on this channel is stuff related to Tamagotchis. Now, the weirdest thing was, a couple of nights ago, I booted up a couple of Tamagotchis again for the first time in a few months. Things have just been really busy and kind of like chaotic, so I was kind of struggling to keep up with them a little bit. So I put them aside for a while, and then I booted up my meats, and I also started back up my Connection remake. I have put that one away though, because I have some very exciting mail. But the thing that was weird about it is, the following morning, I realised I missed a whole release, that they released a remake of the Angelgotchi, or the Tamagotchi Angel. I think officially they're calling it the original Gen 3. That is what I have sitting in front of me at the moment. Not very long after I made the order for that, I got an email inviting me to the Bandai Namco cross-store pre-opening event in Birmingham, and that was just like the weirdest, wildest, most exciting timing in my life. So obviously thank you to them for inviting me to the event. We will see that later in the vlog, obviously I've not gone yet. I've still got a week before that's happening, but I thought, perfect timing, I will start today by opening up what I got in the mail earlier today. And I was going to do a video on this anyway, because I was kind of excited about it. I didn't know a huge amount about the Angelgotchi. I know that there exists an Angelgotchi and a Devilgotchi. This one's a little unique in some of its mechanics, which is kind of fun. I got what is called the Angel Sky Shell, I think, so let's open it up. I really should have brought some scissors or something. I'm too lazy to go and get them now. That's okay, because we have nails. Now, I'm a huge fan of translucent shells. The Connection that I have is also like a transparent type one, and I really like the kind of pixel pattern along the edges as well. The back is kind of just like a pale blue, but I mean, it's super pretty. I didn't see much online about this shell, so that's why I went for this one. But let's go ahead and pull out the little tab. The beeper is much kind of lower than I was expecting, and I think I also read about that too. So obviously the main premise with this one, you'll notice it's on the alien screen already. I think I do need to go in and set the time and stuff, so what time is it now? It's 6 PM. Oh, the middle button actually changes the minute, interesting, okay. Then what, I guess I press the C button? Okay. It feels very, like, smooth. But yeah, the main difference of this one is that instead of starting with a baby and an egg, you're starting with a Tamagotchi, like, in the afterlife. That's why it's called Angelgotchi. It's kind of cool having a thought of like where they go afterwards. There are a whole bunch of different characters you can get in this one. Of course you can get secret ones as well. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to end up with. I feel like I'm not going to particularly try for any of them in particular, but there is a good ending and a bad ending. I do have to wait 5 minutes for my little angel to spawn. It will still be a baby, so it will still follow like similar stages to an original one. Also in I think a similar amount of time as well. What's going on? Oh. Here's a little baby! Oh my god, can I get it to like focus and not glare? There we go. So first thing I've gone and done is turn the sound off. If you don't know how to do that, if you hold the A and then press C, that's turning it back on. Press it again, it'll beep to turn it off, so now it's not gonna make a load of noise if you're worried about that. I will turn it on every now and again, I just don't want it on all the time. So here you can see it's 0 years old. Angel Power is something new. I do need to like read more about how the Angel Power works. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of going through like a semi-uninformed playthrough of this. We've got a deeds meter here. hungriness, which obviously we're familiar with, and the effort meter is instead of the happiness meter. That's probably where the angel power bar replaces the weight. Anyway, let's maybe see if we can feed our new Tamagotchi. So we've got pie and candy. I guess this is going to fill the hungry meter. I think I need to like pay attention to if something comes to eat the food. I think we're good though, at least so far. I'm hoping I can catch the like attack thing on camera, because if you look on the box, it says every now and again you're literally gonna have to like tap the actual device, like not the buttons, but the actual device, which is kind of wild. Protect the candy, right, maybe it's for candy. Third one along is for games, but I don't think we can do much. Oh, what's that? What do I do with it? I think it's something about jumping over the shooting stars. Okay, so I'm just going to refilm the bit that I talk about the explanation of the icons on the Tamagotchi. I've been through a run now, I'm on my second generation, so instead of watching me struggle through trying to understand what's going on and sort of refer to the wiki where I can here and there, I mean I still have referred to the wiki a little here, I'm just going to refilm it and make it a little bit more coherent. So, looking at the status icon, we've got the usual things mostly that you would expect here, with a few little differences. So the hungry meter we know about. Pretty standard, you're hungry, you eat food. The effort meter replaces the happiness meter. That one can be filled by playing the minigame, which is a couple of icons along. There's only one minigame in this, and it's pretty simple. You pretty much just jump over the shooting stars, so once you've got the timing down, you can get perfect games relatively easily. I think you only have to jump over it 5 times, and you are good to go. Perfect game will fill 2 hearts as well. The AP, or the angel power, replaces the weight. This figure determines which adult or evolution you're going to get later on. It slowly depletes through the day, and to build it back up you have to feed your Tamagotchi snacks. It'll also be consumed when the Tamagotchi has preyed as well, so just keep an eye on it depending on what you want if you're hunting for a specific character. Now, feeding the snacks is kind of fun. This is one of the things that was a little bit different and not what I expected, which was sometimes when you feed the candy to your Tamagotchi, you will see a little battery pop up. You have to get rid of it, you literally slap the device. You'll see a little bit later in the video. I can't remember if it's before or after this point, maybe you've seen me do this already. If you hit it right, you only have to hit the device once. You don't have to go ham slapping the absolute heck out of it like I originally did. It's kind of funny when I was watching back editing. But yeah, keep your snacks safe from the pesky bats. We then have the deeds meter, which replaces the training meter. I'll touch on it later how this increases or decreases, but apparently this doesn't have much effect on the evolution of your Tamagotchi. Now coming up that menu, we've got our usual toilet icon. Your Tamagotchi will only poop after they prey, and no matter whether you notice it preying or not, it will always poop after it preys. And then the first one along the bottom is the praise icon. This replaces the discipline. You're going to want to use this when your Tamagotchi is either preying or out for a stroll. These things happen at random and you'll see that later in the video. Then you've got a treatment icon for its sickness. It seems quite a bit harder to get this Tamagotchi to be sick on this one, so one of the things is apparently if your hunger or effort meters have been at 0 for 12 hours, your Tama will get sick. I feel like that's a long time, isn't that like a lot longer than usual? And then another way is if you turn the lights off whilst your Tamagotchi is not sleeping. Your little angels, they don't like the dark, they're afraid of the dark, and rightly so, because they'll be ambushed by Goikochi in the dark when they're not sleeping. If they are ambushed, they will get sick, so be careful with those lights. If the angel becomes sick 3 times in the same stage, the angel will reach what's called a bad end, so there's a good ending and a bad ending. Obviously, you're already in the afterlife, so they're not exactly I mean, they're kind of already dead. But yeah, you want to avoid that either way. Then we have the light icon, so as usual, you want to turn your lights off when your Tamagotchi goes to sleep. When it does, you'll get the little attention icon. If you don't get to it within 15 minutes, it counts as a care mistake. That then involves what character you're going to get later on. And yeah, I think I've covered everything in the menus and the buttons, so hopefully that was a little more coherent. I will still go back to past me looking at some of the wiki things and getting confused because it's kind of funny to look back on. But yeah, back to past me. I like reading this wiki, and obviously it looks a lot different to an original, but I feel like it's going to play a lot differently to an original, even though when I read about what people think about it, it's still going to play similarly to an original, so I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to like feel it out over time, but it also having the sound on will be a little bit more important. Just like now. It's the effort meter. How do I feel the effort meter? Gonna try it by playing that game again and just kind of hope for the best. So that did fill up the effort meter by 2. That was quite a nice short game actually, that wasn't too bad to do. Ah yes, so the effort meter is just for games, so it's not like the other ones where you have the happiness meter and you can either eat a snack or a candy or play a game. You have to play a game, so it's kind of nice that the games are like quite short so you're not like stuck having to do it for a long time. Good to know. So I think the candies fill up the angel power. So I guess we've got to keep that up with some candies. And with making sure we catch the praying and such. Oh, I'm excited. It's so new and different. Let's see how this goes. I am officially running late for stream. I'm basically trying to multitask, but also I wanted to have the camera on because I'm pretty sure this is due to grow up in a few minutes, and I didn't want to miss it. Should I have opened this right as I was about to stream? No. But you know what? I am who I am. I make chaotic choices. Why do I feel like an egg today? I didn't even show you what was going on with the Tamagotchi meats. Ah! Oh. I think we're just having a nap. I need to turn the light off for that. Got it asleep. I know that that's a care mistake if you miss that. And now, what am I doing? I am trying to change the version of my Stardew Valley. I made this coffee like 2 hours ago and I'm only just barely drinking it now as well. I feel like the ghost mug kind of like suits what we're doing as well with the angel gotchi. Hopefully after the nap it'll grow up. And yeah, I said I was going to talk about the meats. So in the collection video I talked about the fact that I got it converted into 4 different versions. So on this meats, which is a Japanese meats, it's running the Wonder Garden On version because it's a lot easier when I can understand it in English. And to do that, I sent it to like a company or person, Tamagotchi Center. I'll leave the website like linked in the description. They're based in the UK, but I contacted them via Instagram and they can either convert it to a different version or I did the 4-in-1. So I think I've got all 3 versions of the On, and then the Sanrio meats as well. I haven't got around to using the Sanrio version just yet, but I think some of it is because I want to familiarise myself with it a little bit more in English so I can kind of get used to where things are on the menus and the kind of things that the characters say, so I have a little bit more of an idea what's going on. It's a little bit of a motivator to learn Japanese, but for now, that kind of thing is on the back burner. I'm just having fun with the meats. It's probably my favourite device. I haven't actually booted up my uni for a long time either. That used to be my constant one. But I think I do find myself kind of like going back to the meats in the uni the most. I am officially late, which is just awesome. But yeah, with the amount of time I had before the stream today, I kind of debated even opening this today. But I really could have done with the distractions, so I'm happy I did. I say I'm late, I'm like 1 minute late so far. Sat here trying to figure out why my headphones aren't playing any sound. They were switched off. That is the kind of like brain day I'm having. I do want to try and catch this before I go onto the stream though, because let me just try and see if I can get a good angle on it. There we go. I did manage to get a situation where the bat came. So if I do this now, we do have a bat. So you literally have to tap the device to slap it away. Did that work? I think that might have worked. I don't know at what point. Oh no, is it every time? Basically, if you don't chase it away, it can lose the candy, lose some angel power. You don't want that to happen. Is it angel power or is it D's? I'm not entirely sure. I'm still learning, okay? Let me know in the comments if you got to try this out so far, but I just realised I looked at the time on it and it's going to not grow for another 6 minutes. What I might have to do is pause it until after the stream just so I'm not distracted. There's not really a pause on this, but if you set it to the time menu, usually that counts as being paused. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I know that some people view that as cheating, but I need to have 3 very focused hours, so I can't be stopping in another 5 minutes to tend to my Tamagotchi. Anyway, lesson learned, basically don't open a Tamagotchi or do something like a new generation with it, unless you have more than, I don't know, like an hour and a half before you have to do anything important. Anyway, I'll update you when it grows. Good morning friends, it's now actually the next day, so yeah, like I said, I guess there's a rule with any Tamagotchi, don't start it like without maybe an hour and a half to spare before you're doing anything important. I've still got this paused, so I will be unpausing it shortly. But I do need to tend to my meats first. Oh no! We grew, and I'm actually sad. I'll start with a couple of snacks and sort out this happiness meter, and then I will check in with the angel. I haven't decided on here who I'm going to marry yet. I've already got Food Town and the hotel unlocked, but I've just been focusing on the hotel one because I unlocked the Food Town really late. Okay, now I just need to set the time back on this, and then we should be growing in like a couple of minutes or so, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to see if I can balance it and let it do its thing where we can see. Well, apparently first I need to play some games with it, so whenever I do things like games I do it with the sound off because it is just like a lot of beeping at once. But I think I'm just going to keep it on for the attention noises like that, otherwise I probably wouldn't have known. But yeah, that's the exact reason why you don't want to be busy during the baby stage. Oh no! There we go, we're full again. Oh, it's time! And there we go, there is the child. I think there is only one child stage, but it's after this point where things start to get interesting. I know that the growth on this one is like kind of different, but this time around I'm just gonna kind of like play it without thinking about it and just see where we end up. So hopefully things should get a little easier from here. But we will have to start looking for the praying and the walks and such. The way that I've been able to tell whether or not there's going to be a bat trying to attack for my candy, a lot of the time I'll press the B button twice just to kind of like skip the animation. And if it doesn't skip, it means that I'm about to be attacked. I don't know if I just need to hit it once. Maybe hitting it so many times is so not necessary. I'm gonna keep trying. This one you can't get sick with the candy from what I understand. Okay, if you just hit it hard enough, it should be fine. It just feels so weird hitting the device. And I think that those bats can attack at random as well. So that's another reason to have the sound on. So for this one, I feel like random attention is a little bit more important. I mean, I know you have the discipline situation on the other ones, but I don't know, I feel like there's a difference between missing a discipline and also missing my Tamagotchi being attacked by bats, you know? I will see if I can catch some of that happening, so we'll see. Oh no, I spy a poop. That means I missed my Tamagotchi praying or something, and I was supposed to praise it in that time, but I clearly missed it. I do have the sound on, so I don't know. I thought it was supposed to make a noise. Clearly not. And I've been checking it pretty frequently as well. Anyway, let's clean this up. I don't know if it's like D's bar has gone down, but I think it was at like 3 little dots earlier today as well. But so far, other than figuring out the new stuff for it, it's actually been pretty decently easy to care for. I might not be saying that later. And of course, as you saw earlier, we did marry off our Mamechi because he got proposed to, and there are the twins as well. They're now in the child stage. Look how adorable they are. I just love the idea of the gene mixing in these and just not knowing what you're going to get next. Like, the only time you're really going to know is in that first character. I mean, kind of. You can aim for a certain character, but after that, literally who knows what's happening. The heck? What the? So I recently got a new Tamagotchi. There is a character entirely missing from my screen. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that to do whatever it wants. It has got battery, because I only got it like 2 days ago, but I can't do anything with it. My character's like missing completely from the screen, and it's not dying. It's not at a stage where they do tend to die. Maybe it ran away. I don't think they can. Like, I can't get into any menu, so I don't know. I'll have to look it up after the stream. Yeah, so my Tamagotchi just went for a stroll. I did manage to catch a clip of it here. It really does just look like a blank screen. It will come back on its own within like 5 minutes, but if you want it to come back, you can use the praise icon to call it back and then tap on the device a few times. And when you do that, you get a special little animation for it. You might want to have a look at some guides that there are some situations where you might want to ignore it, especially if you're looking for certain secret characters later on, but there's a fun little sort of like Easter eggs for doing it. I'll be honest though, I'm not sure what this exactly does aside from the animation. So I just woke up to this. What does this mean? Let's have a look. 6 years old. Deeds have gone down and such. Let's try this. Oh, okay. Is that my character now? Oh, so it evolves from the Chestnut Angel after 0 to 3 care mistakes, which is what I had before. Okay, we're all good. It was just a new character. Did not know that. I panicked for no reason. Good morning, it's early, it's road trip day. We're about to get going. I am so excited. A little bit nervous as well, but let's do this. Thank you. Good job, right? I need to stir it a bit though, it's all the white chocolate at the bottom. There's so many people gathering outside. I am so nervous, but it looks really exciting. There's actually quite a lot of people here. So far, it's looking like it's going to be very worth the road trip. They've got loads of like really cool. That's really cool. Hey look, there's my angel. Huh? There's my angel. Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's so many crane machines, they're playing the strings. It's so cool in here. What have you seen?
Sauce bottle.
We need one of the sauce bottles, definitely.
I'm not very good at these normally.
Claw machine for a claw machine? Or it's like a vending machine. Yeah, there is a claw machine one.
Monopoly man.
There's so many.
There's so many.
There are. Oh my god, look at the little broccoli. It's so cute. Oh, I spotted something. Yes. Oh, they're like little rings. That's a rhythm game.
Yeah,
oh, is that the drum thing?
Yeah, that I played. Do you remember?
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think I saw something about that the other day on Instagram.
It's a really good game, and you can also get a drum kit for it that looks like that.
Oh, like a proper drum kit?
Yeah, there's like a
that does look
bongo
fun.
thing. Oh wow.
Oh, it's the Chestnut Angel. I just had this on my angel. I'm gonna put that on something. He's so cute. There we go. This just grew from this.
Look at them.
We'll hope for the hammer one for you. Wait, was it one of those two that you wanted?
Yes, it was. So, and then we can get it from here again.
Oh yeah. That might be a bit easier than trying to squeeze through. Oh, yeah! You got your sleeping one. And so I'm assuming it's like, I think they're all like that, so I'm assuming it's going to be inside.
Oh,
I think it's inside. So we have to like put it together.
Look at that.
Doing a crane game.
So what do we do?
So I think we're number one. So this is number one.
Oh, for here.
Yeah. Alright. Mustard, yeah?
Mustard. Over the mustard.
Yeah!
But like,
ooh, it's so squishy.
it's really squishy.
It's so really funny. Gonna go have a look downstairs. There's a whole load more stuff. So the top floor looks like it was mostly like the gashapon and the crane games. The crane games, by the way, ooh, let's fix the shot. Let's fix the shot. The crane games you do win every time. So They're a lot of fun. A lot of people up there having to go on the gashapons. Oh, Tamagotchi shop! We know where I'm going. Oh, cute, stationery. Oh my god, not the like distraction. The drive-by distraction. Oh my god, hamsters. A hamster desk cleaner. Oh, is it like a little thing that sweeps up your desk? They're so cute. Why use a boring duster when you can use a cute little hamster or a cat? Look at it. I will say, it's really nice being able to see some of these shells in person. Like, we were trying to decide which of the Tamagotchi angel I was going to go for. This pastel one in person is actually really cute. I went with the, obviously, as you know, the Angel Sky one. Oh, the rainbow shell for the connection actually is really pretty. And there's mine, and then they've got the bubbles. Very cute. Look at some of the nanos as well. A whole variety of stuff, and some collectibles, and oh my god, is that washi tape? That's washi tape. Oh no, it's the Monster Carnival one. I thought it was just the purple shell. Oh wait, hang on. I've just noticed. I need to meet Pachichi. Wait. Let's do a quick Tama search on the uni. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Ow! I'm dying. I'm actually dying. Look how cute!
I didn't eat it actually.
Thank you for the sticker, and it's like got a Tamagotchi like shop background in the. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I remembered to do this. Oh my god, bye! Didn't even see the moon and stuff. I just walked straight past it. Oh my god.
And Pikmin.
Pikmin. I was literally looking at the shelf below it. Look at the Pikmin stuff. Oh my god. These little notebooks are so cute. It's like a whole area dedicated to the One Piece card game with like tables to play them as well. That is wild. This is all the One Piece card game area.
So cool.
Wow. Oh, these are like, are these starts? Oh yeah, starter decks.
Yeah.
I know like nothing about that. Oh look, there's like a display with like the actual cards on them. I have no idea how this game works though. Giant Kirby plushie! Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I came here for Tamagotchi, but I'm obsessed with Kirby too, okay? We both are. Tamagotchi plushies! Look at it! Oh my god, Kuchi Patchy. Just chilling there. This is cool. I've not seen this one before. It's got like a party of them. It's on like a connection, I think. Yeah, it's on a connection. Love it! And as some of you may know, I've been recently trying to get into Elden Ring. Well, not trying to, I am very much into Elden Ring. Wait, are these like magnets? Golden seed?
Yeah. I think these are the spirit ashes.
Oh! Oh yeah, there's the bell, look.
Oh yeah.
I've got the bell. Definitely coming home with one of these plushies. I don't know which one I want to get. I don't know if I want to get the Sleepy Kuchi Patchy or if I want to get the connection with some of our little friends on there. I think it's got to be the Kuchi Patchy, right? Because like I love the connection, don't get me wrong. She's beautiful. I also really like the shell in general. How can you say no to that sleepy face? Oh my god, decisions! Been thinking about another uni for a little while. If they had the Angel Party one or even the blue shell, I probably would have got it, but they've got the Monster Carnival, which is cool, it's my favourite. So I'm not going to do that today. But I am going to get one of the plushies, I still haven't decided which one. Michael's picking up these Kirby's though. They're so cute. Oh my god, I need to make a decision! I'm really bad at this. What do I do?
I think you go for the green one.
Kuchi Patchy.
But then again, the pink one's an actual Tamagotchi.
That's my problem. I don't know. Like the Kuchi Patchy is really cool. However, the pink one is literally a Tamagotchi.
The trouble with the green one, it also looks a bit like an Android phone.
You think Kuchi Patchy looks like Android?
Yeah. And it's got 4 of the characters on. I'd go with the pink one.
You can catch me hugging this Tamagotchi forever.
Huh?
You've been replaced. So if you're in Birmingham at any point, they've got one here and they've got one in Camden in London as well. Definitely check it out. All the shop stuff is downstairs and there's like a load of crane games and the gashapons that we saw at the beginning. They're all on the top floor. They have so much stuff here, you have to just come and see it, honestly. Okay, we are back at the hotel now. We left because we saw so much we thought we were there like a lot longer than we were, but I think we were only there an hour and we saw so much stuff. We did pick up a few bits as well. I mean, you saw some of it as we were going around the shop, but I lost my train of thought. I've literally run out of brain totems. It was there was a lot of standing, a lot of people which we're like not used to. Obviously, this is the first kind of like event of any kind that we've been invited to. Thank you again to them, by the way, for inviting us to go and see the store early for their pre-opening event. Let me do a little haul of what we got. Obviously, first of all, you saw the little charm that I got from the little gashapon machine. We need to put your Kirby together. Oh, we need to look at... We also got a gift bag as well. They gave us a gift bag each when we left the store, and I haven't even looked at them yet. I want to show the stuff we got first, because I feel like some of it, like we saw, obviously, I had to pick up one of the plushies. Couldn't decide between this or the Kuchipachi one, but we've got Kuchipachi on this one anyway, so I really want to find a way to try and put this in my stream background, but I don't know if there's going to be room for it. Maybe I can put it, like, along the bed or something.
At the back of the bed?
At the end of the bed.
The window is, yeah. Because
I freaking love this thing. This is what we got from the Crane game. We had to get, like, sauce or some description, and we were trying to choose between this and the ketchup. You do win a prize every time on those, so I'm glad I got it first go. I promise that was first go. I'm pretty proud of that here.
It was first go.
This is a little Kirby that Michael got from the gashapon machine. Now, we do have to put it together. The other parts are, like, inside there. I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to get, like, a new Tamagotchi shell to kind of, like, have as a memory of going to the store opening. But then I found these things. So they're little, like, pooping figurines, but they also have a case that fits the original shells. I'm curious to see if it fits the angel one because it's so similar in, like, shape. Let's open it up and have a look. Oh, it's a coloured one. I thought it was going to be, for some reason I thought it was going to be a completely, like, see-through case. I got the Mamechi! It's a pooping Mamechi. So that is the same character that I currently have on my uni.
Alright.
There we go. He's making some pancakes. If I open it up, there's a little figure. I'll have to find, like, what to put this on. I think it comes with a little sticker as well. And then this little case, let's see if it fits in it. So I think I have to take off the chain, but I'm pretty sure. Haha! Now I have a protective case for the angel one. Or it fits the original ones as well, but I didn't know if the, like, little, like, wings, because these wings are kind of, like, 3D. I wasn't sure if that was going to, like, cause an issue, but no, it fits perfectly. It's so funny because we are a tummy trouble household. We can put him in our bathroom.
Literally put him in there.
And then we got two of these blind boxes. We've not really had anything like these before, but Michael wanted some Kirby themed stuff. So here are the things that you can get in these ones. I think they were like $5 each, so pretty darn good. But we made sure to get, like, 2 different collections. First time doing anything like that. You want me to open them, but what about you?
Open them on camera, I'm watching it. It'll be good to see on camera.
Okay. This is number 2. We'll do number 2 first. Kirby Friends 2. Let's have a look. And we got...
Oh, we actually got that one, yes.
We got the one that was on the front. I think, I'm pretty sure that we weren't gonna know which one I guess we're gonna know it from this one, which one, if it's the one that's on the box or not, but we didn't really know. It's kind of hard to... I was there with the Tamagotchi stuff, okay. I am a noob when it comes to the rest of it, I'll be honest. We are learning. And for this one, we got the rainbow one, which is the one on the front. So maybe we do get the one that's, like, on there.
Yeah. Well, that means that I can get the rest next time.
There's so many of them. You can have a huge Kirby collection.
There's 6 of them.
There's 6. So 6. No,
Oh,
but
there's ones, yeah.
There's 8 in this one, but there's a different version of the rainbow one sometimes.
Ah, okay.
Same thing with this one. There's, like, a different version of, like, the cloud Kirby.
Okay.
That's how you know.
I love Kirby.
And then, yeah, let's have a look at the gift bags. I don't know if we get the same thing in each, but I guess we're going to find out. Well, first of all, it comes with this really nice little tote bag that we can use for our shopping. And then inside, we have... Oh my god, there's so much in here. Okay. We have some leaflets with some information on it. There's something to show you how the gashapon works, and also there's actually way more of them than I thought. So there's actually a lot of places. So there's 2 Bandai Namco cross stores, but there's also loads of Namco Funscapes, which I think are, like, mainly the things like the crane games and the gashapons, but you can get yourself some fun little bits. And then there's some info about the One Piece card game and where you can get the stuff for those two. It's at certain locations as well. So that's the Metro Centre in Newcastle, obviously in Birmingham. There's a shop in Brighton. Oh, an official One Piece card game shop in Brighton. There's like a dedicated store.
Oh, an actual dedicated store. That's cool.
And then the Bandai Namco cross store in Camden as well. We have some information. I guess it's on some of these collectible figures here. It is all in Japanese and I can't read Japanese, so I can't really tell you much about this, but there's some cute stuff in here. Then we have... Oh, that's cute. We've got like a little see-through like shopping bag. That's really cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Wait, I love that. Oh, we have a One Piece card in here.
Wow, that is cool.
I really need to like restart watching One Piece again.
Yeah, we do.
It's making me want to watch it.
It's making me want to collect the cards.
Well, there's the start of your collection. And then we also have a pen and a badge from the stationery section. This is a really heavy pen. Got this nice little blue colour and a little badge to go with it. I need to like start a badge collection. I always like seeing them and then I never ever get them. We have a little minifigure from an anime series that I am not too familiar with. We've got a badge for the Mega Cat project. I'm going to have to look that one up because it looks really cute.
Yeah. It turns the most famous franchises characters into cats. One Piece, Attack on Titan, Sailor Moon, Naruto.
Okay, that's cute.
And it
turns them into cats. We have a collection of little stands from the Ichiban Kuji sort of collection. There was like a load of prize stands in there. We didn't get any like tickets for that, but there was a whole load of stuff. So there was some like Kirby themed stuff. There was Monster Hunter stuff. I can't remember what else we saw. There was so many different things. We did get a good explanation of it, but for some reason I just like couldn't take it in because there was just so much going on. I like the little case thing that I got.
That's really good.
What a day that was. Even though we were cautious about the energy use, I still did go way over my pace point budget, which if you don't know what this app I'm looking at is, it's a bit like what is referred to as spoons in the old chronic illness world. If you didn't know, I've got chronic fatigue syndrome, might be some POTS in there too. That's still under investigation, but because we were very sort of slowly moving around a lot, and I wasn't often standing totally still, it ended up being less pace points than I expected, even if definitely still way too many. It was worth it though, so worth it. This sort of opportunity was a just do it now and my body will pay for it later. I really didn't want to miss out. Anyway, we did stay the night there because there was no way we'd manage the journey home in the same day, and we saw that the Primark in Birmingham has themed cafes, so we wanted to check out the Simpsons one. I needed to get myself a butter bacon waffle for breakfast. I wasn't expecting it to come with ice cream as part of my breakfast. It wasn't mentioned on the menu, but it was cool that it's included, and my goodness was it delicious. I couldn't help having a little mooch in the home section as well. I really needed a new water bottle because the lid on mine was cracked. I prefer to use these like flask type ones, which they usually come with a straw, but I don't like using straws. But on my old one, the placement for the hole meant you had to like tip it really far back and I would be constantly pouring my water all over my face with it. But I spotted these ones and the lid was perfect. I basically just want to hydrate myself without having to use any brain power. It really sounds silly, but it is surprising how far the bottle design goes into how well hydrated I stay. And it was only a tenner as well, so we'll see how well it holds up over time, but I've been using it for like a week now and so far I adore this thing and I kinda want to get some spares for the future. I also wasn't exactly planning on buying a new mug, but these animal ones were so cute, and I do have a lot of videos and streams on my main channel of Stardew Valley and other cozy farmy type games, and I quite simply couldn't leave without the chicken mug. Not gonna lie, it was worth every penny. And to finish our first run with the Tamagotchi Angel / Gen 3. A couple of days after we got back, I noticed the twins were looking a little sad or sleepy or something, and then I got this animation here. So I think I managed to get the good ending. I'm really proud of that one. I think the bad ending just says something like bye bye. So as far as I'm aware, it's pretty obvious which one you get. Which, speaking of good endings, that's going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed checking out the Tamagotchi Angel re-release with me, and the new Bandai Namco cross store in Birmingham. Thank you again to them for inviting me to their pre-opening event. I can't believe I was invited to an event like that. It was so cool being able to check the place out, and we definitely live several hours away, but if we happen to pass by one again, there's one in Birmingham or in Camden in London, definitely going to be going back. By the time I've uploaded the vlog, the Birmingham store is now open, so if you happen to be in the area yourself, get yourself down there. There's a lot to see and it's a really good time. I haven't been to the Camden one yet, but I will say the one in Birmingham is really quite convenient to get to as well. It's literally a couple of minutes walk from New Street Station, and there's parking at the station too, which is where we ended up parking. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!